Okay, worksheet number 2, chapter 5. Make sure you make a curve. So here I've drawn a curve. This value is 1.77. We're trying to shade from here on down. Whether you use an arrow or whatever, that's fine. This value, remember, we're going all the way down here to negative infinity. So where that starts, that's your lower boundary or your left hand. This is your upper boundary or your right hand. So we're just going to put in a really big negative number. So we're going to go menu 652. That's the normal CDF, and that finds the area. So we go from negative 999 to 1.77. The negative 9 is already in there. It's 9E99999. Doesn't matter. It can be negative 77. 77 standard deviations away would be enough. But then we're just looking for the area. This would be 96.1% is the answer for number 1. Now, whether you do that or you put 0.961, I don't care. Just don't put 0.961% because then that's different if you move the decimal. Okay, so this one says z is greater than 0.5. So, if you draw this, there's a 0 z-score. Here's 1. I don't care necessarily about the accuracy of that, but we're going from 0.5, and because we're shading greater than, we're shading to the right. So this is the area we want. That's the important part of what we're practicing in the worksheet. So this is our lower boundary. That's going to be 0.5, and our upper boundary is going to be over here, which is positive infinity. So we use 99 or 77 or whatever. It really doesn't matter. So we go menu 652, 52. I'm going to go 777. You can try 999. See if we get something different. We should still both get 0.309 if we round it.
I go so for the lower bound, I go
0.5. Yep.
And then the upper bound, it's positive, right?
Positive.
I could do just 99.
99 is fine.
How do you get to that lower bound?
Menu 652. Normal CDF. So again, it's the normal way is to find the area. Did you get it?
Yeah.
All right. You got it? Everybody good? All right, so now this one, z-score 0. This one we don't need the calculator. Look at this. If we put 0 here, that's the middle. So what's the area? Less than that. 50%. That's right. So some of them you should kind of know. I mean, that's just kind of a distractor question. But if you put it in, it might give you like from negative 999 to 0. It might say 49999 or something like that. Whatever, it's 50%. Okay, so then this one, you learn to draw where we want it. Boy, that was a horrible line there. Let's try that again. So here's 0. Negative 1.19 is about here. And we want greater than that. So it's going to be a lot of the curve. Over 84% if you know some of those 68, 95, 99.7 rules. And why over 84? Because at 1 we'd have 34, here we'd have 50, right? So menu 652, we go from negative 1.19 to 99. I get 88.3. If you use something else, 77 or 999 should still get the same thing.
What was the answer for
2 was 30.9.
Okay. So you got 88.3.
88.3%. Everybody good through number 4 now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so number 5 now, it's talking about going in between two of them. So we go from negative 1.11 to positive 1.15. If we were to go from negative 1 to positive 1, we'd have 68%. So this has got to be, it's a little wider each way. So it's got to be more than 68. Why do I bring that up? Because you always want to kind of have an idea what it should be, so it makes sense. So we're expecting something, it might be 70, 80%, but something more than 68. So now, your lower bound then is negative 1.1. That's where your left hand, if you held up your left and your right hand would be here, your right hand here. That's the part of the picture you're trying to capture. But better, that's your lower bound and your upper bound. Okay, so menu 652. Negative 1.11 to 1.15. And what area does that cover? It covers 74.1%. Again, those of you here, slow me down if you need me to do something, back me up, that's all fine. Okay. It's just a help video. So now this one, if we draw it, we're going from a little more than 1 standard deviations to a little more than 2. If you know those old estimates, from 1 to 2, you would have like 13.5%. Now realize we've moved a little bit over, so I think it's going to be less than 13.5. It might be like 11 or 10 or something. But just to have an understanding, we've lost a little bit of the area by moving it a little. Okay, so menu 652, 1.12 to 2.03. If I said that right, I typed it right, I think. It says it's 11.0%.
Wait, so the lower bound is 1.12.
Yep.
The upper bound is 2.03.
Got it. Now again, the reason I have you draw the curve is not to be mean or make it be tedious. It's just to get the idea of what you're finding. So hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah.
So on the test, we have to draw the curve in order to get.
On the test, you draw the curve if it's an open response question. If it's, we're actually going to have 2 tests. We're going to have an online portion the second day, so we're going to come and test twice. So,
I think drawing the curve helps a lot.
yes, it helps you understand what it is, helps you estimate it, helps you visualize your answer. So did everybody get 11%?
Oh wait, hold on. I'm still typing it in. I don't know why it's okay, so you got 11%?
11%.
Perfect.
11.0. All right, next one. Now, are we okay on these? We can jump over some of these. Do you want?
Yeah, but okay, so on these ones,
I can keep. Let's just keep going. It's fine. Okay, so negative 0.89. Not quite negative 1, right?
Yeah.
To positive 0.77. Not quite positive 1. It's got to be less than 68%. Maybe quite a bit less. Maybe not so bad. Maybe it's 60. Maybe it's somewhere in there. Maybe it's closer to 50. I'm going to guess 55. I don't know. Menu 652. Negative 0.89 to positive 0.77.
Wait, would you say your estimate?
I said 55 is my guess. 59. Not bad.
Close.
59 point, is it 3 rounded?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next one. This one's not going to be much. It's from positive 0.44 to positive 0.58. I'm going to guess like 3 to 5% range. Oh, almost 5, 4.9%. Okay. Now it's starting to make sense. Hopefully everybody's got it.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Let's go number 9. Negative 0.87. So that's somewhere over here on the left to negative 0.08. Real close to 0. Now, if it was from negative 1 to 0, it'd be 34%. So this is not quite that. So 30%, 28%, something like that. So menu 652, negative 0.87 to negative 0.08. Ooh, my last guess was 28%. It's 27.6. Not bad. I just think it helps to, kind of take a guess at it if you know those ones with the 68, 95, 99.7 rule. All right, so this one's going from 0 up to 1.43. Some of you, maybe you're already done with it, kind of got these. Hopefully we're getting it. So 42.3. %, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'm